Hello everyone. Today I am going to make a very different designs like this one. This was a request how to find this kind of images. So these are actually premium drawings. As you can see, these are drawing works, but as we are not artists and we are not going to do it in this way, but we can do this in our way. So the before starting this video, I want to tell you that these are very much copyrighted elements. This friend word, these are trademarks, so you have to be very careful, and you have to know the trademark rules very well before making this kind of designs. So I'm not going to do it that like this. So these are the actually theme. These are the horror movie villains. So and they make a design on this friend. This friend is an American TV series. This is the original poster of Friends. So this text or this theme they are using to make this a Halloween t-shirt design. So for that, first of all, we are going to make it in our way. So we need to have the names of these villains like this. So I was searching like this horror movie villains. So I found this article. This is really good and informative. They have all the names here like this ghost face, the movie Scream. So if I search like this ghost face, I will find many images like this. So I need to keep in mind first of all that I can take only images that is from the movie, not someone else's work. Like if you see something like this price tag, you cannot take that image because that is already someone selling. So we can just simply take something from that movie or that movie scene that will not be copyrighted. So this is going to be the way I am going to take some pictures here. And then of course we need the font here. This is the Gabriel Oasis font that is used to write this friend text here. So we will use that one, and here is some images I downloaded from internet. I'm going to use them in our design. And this is a red balloon I am going to use. This is a PNG image. So this is a character Pennywise. He is holding a balloon like that. So that is the main theme, and these images they are keeping that balloon to make it him the center point. So I am going to do the same. Like if you just search like, I don't know where that was. Okay, that was, this is the, okay, let me show you. This is the Pennywise. If you just search it like this, you will find thousands of images of him. Like you can take something, he is holding this balloon to use in your design, but remember that anything with a product tag you cannot take that. Okay, so let's just begin. I'm going to make it in this similar way, like they are standing with each other. So that is the going to be the theme here. And as we are going to use some images here, we need to use clipping mask. So I'm going to draw some rectangles here just like this. Once I make a copy, I can press Ctrl D. That will keep duplicating. So as you can see, I have different rectangles here, and then I need to place them. Like I want to place him on the center point. So okay, before that I need to make sure that these rectangles are on behind. So I'm going to cut and Ctrl B to paste that in back. And when I am pressing Ctrl B, it is pasting that on exactly same place but in back. So I am going to take this image, then maybe select this one, and I am going to make a clipping mask. Okay, sorry for that, I need to select that, and then this one, make clipping mask. Okay guys, sorry for that. This is a image, so I need to select them. Okay, I don't know what is happening here. They must, okay, sorry for this. These rectangles, I am very sorry about that. This image, anything we are going to make a clipping mask, this must be on back. So I'm going to cut this one, Ctrl X, then paste in back, Ctrl B. So when my image is in back, I am going to select my this rectangle and then right click, make clipping mask. As you can see, that is inside my rectangle, but that is not filling the area. So I need to first of all select my this rectangle, and then if I click here, you can see this little button here, edit contents. If I click here, this will give me this rectangle, and I can now simply drag it to place wherever I want it, just like this. Then again I am going to take another image here like this, then cut, paste in back. When the image is on back, I am selecting this rectangle, then making clipping mask. As you can see, again if I click here and then on this little icon here, edit contents, I can simply edit the content that is inside my clipping mask, just like this. And then I am going to place it wherever I want or how I want it. So this is the process for this kind of designs. Like as you can see, I have made that already because I want to save the time here. So these are the all the rectangles I am using here, and then placed the designs or images inside them. Then I need to place these balloons. So as you can see, this is a PNG image and we are using Illustrator, so we just cannot erase a part of our design here. But I am going to place this balloon like this, just like this, to align this with that rope he is holding. Okay, just like this. Once our balloon is placed, we need to erase this part, but as this is a PNG image, we just cannot simply erase that. So I am going to use my transparency panel here, selecting my balloon here, and if I just open the transparency for it, I can simply draw inside the transparency here. Anything I will draw in black, that area will be invisible. So I am going to use my pencil tool here with the black fill. Then if I just draw something like this, as you can see, this area will be invisible or hidden. So I am going to make it like this. So as you can see, I just draw these two shapes inside the transparency, and that is making that area invisible, and my balloon is now aligned with that rope there. So this is the technique for this kind of drawings or designs. Now as you can see, this is just some hard cut at the end, so I don't want to keep that as it is. So I am going to hide this area, or I am going to make these areas like fade out. So for that I am going to use this dance texture here. I gave you this pack here, you can see this, you will find that in that pack. So I am going to use that one. This is my grants texture here. I am going to copy this. Now I need to make them a group, like this images in a group, but this balloon is not inside that group. So I am selecting this image group and then opening the transparency here, and if I paste here, Ctrl V, this texture is pasted here. So I need to just place it like this, so that these areas look like this is fading out. So we will see how it is looking in a bit. Just let me place them like this. Then if I press Ctrl D, it will keep duplicating the content here. So as you can see, this area is like fading out, so that is okay for me. I am just selecting these contents here, and then I am going to make a copy here in this top part. Okay, so once they are placed like that, I need to rotate them because they are, yes, just like this. I want to this area to be fade out. So if I just press Ctrl H, it will hide the anchor points, and I can see the design how it is looking. So I need to select them like this. Then if I just maybe bring it a little down like this, compress it like this, then it will look much more professional, these fading areas. So that is now done. Okay, as you can see, I have that same designs here. Then I am going to make them compress again like this, and then bring them a bit down like this. Okay, so when we are using this kind of textures, it becomes a very large file to work with, so you have to be careful about that. Okay, now as you can see, this area is fading out. So I am clicking here to come to my surface layer. As you can see, this area is faded out, so I need to fix that. So I'm going to use my pen tool here just to draw a line like this, so that I can represent this as the, like if I select my line here, then press I, it will bring my eyedropper, and if I click here, it will pick that color. But I want this color to be in a stroke mode, so I am pressing Ctrl X. It will make that fill into a stroke, and then I am making it a bit bigger like this, just to align that with my original rope here. So once my design is placed, as you can see, this is overlapping my balloons here. So I'm going to select my this stroke here, then again opening the transparency for that. Then I need to make sure that no stroke, only black fill. So once it is only black fill, I am going to use my pencil tool here, and with my pencil tool, if I just draw a black shape like this, you can see those that area is now invisible, and this is like connecting with my balloon here. So this is the final design, guys. This is how to make this kind of designs. Like you can easily create your own version, but be careful when you are using designs like this, because they can cause you some problems. Okay, we have pressed Ctrl H, that was for hiding the anchor points, but now we need them, so I'm pressing Ctrl H again, and you can see now you can see the anchor points here. So I'm going to place it just like this, and then of course I need to make it smaller to bring them into my artboard size. So that is okay for me. Now I need to place this text here. So I am going to first of all make some rectangles here, and maybe in white fill, any fill I can choose here. Then I am going to make some copies here. Now I am selecting this one to sample some colors like this red, yellow, because we are going to use that in our design. So this is maybe a bit darker. Okay, that is good, just like this. So we need these colors. Now I am going to copy them. If I come to my original design layer here, and then if I open my swatch panel, then click on this group and OK, it will add these colors into my swatch panel. Now I don't need them, so I am going to press delete. That will delete my color boxes here. So I need to add some text here. So for this one here, I am not going to add that friends text. I am going to add some other text like this Halloween text. So this will be okay for me. Now as you can see, this is my Halloween text, or maybe base carry. This will be the text here, and I am going to use this Gabriel Oasis font. That is the font of the friends text here. Then I am going to place a space after every word, every letter here, because I want to place those colors inside them. So I am going to make them, I am going to break them first of all. Then I am going to take my ellipse tool here, just to make a little ellipse here, and then I need to copy this ellipse, as you can see. So just like this, because these will be the color options for my text here. So that is okay, guys. So once our ellipse is placed, I need to select this ellipse and my text here, and without this black background. So once they are selected, I am going to arrange them center wise, so that everything stays in a center. Then I am going to click here, horizontal distribute center. It will, okay, not there, we need to click here, this horizontal distribute space, and that will distribute the, sorry for that. Okay guys, this is actually a group here. This text is in group and my ellipse are not, so I'm going to ungroup my text here. Then again select everything like this without this black. Then if I click here, horizontal distribute space, you can see they are equally distributed. So I don't need this text here. Okay, I don't need anything to be selected. I am selecting my this group, then I am just going to place the colors here. Okay, not that, it will be this color. Okay, I need to say that red, yellow, blue, then red, yellow, blue. So that is going to be my color theme here. Then this red, this yellow, and then this blue. So this is the similar design we make, not very similar, but I hope this will get our work done, because the theme is here to make it, give it the same message to our audience. So that will be done by this image, because we are not artists, we cannot just draw like them. And to be honest, if you can draw, no problem, but if you cannot, you can simply make designs like this. So I hope this one will give you some idea, guys, how to work with images or clipping mask. So see you in the next video, guys. Have a great time. Thank you everyone.